Welcome back to Let's Play Podcast.
What's up?
We're talking Star Wars.
We are.
We are very big Star Wars nerds.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Star Wars.
Yes. You and me both.
I don't know if you guys know this.
Between comics and Star Wars, it's pretty deep. Deep cuts.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So my next kind of question for you was, my other theory was that Kylo wasn't the one that turned on the lightsaber and killed Han Solo.
Yes. I have seen this theory going around, and I like it.
You like it?
I do like that theory. I think it's it's a weird one to play, I think, in a movie, like in a trilogy. But I think they could pull it off. I think there are people that will be disappointed if that comes out and they feel cheated about the first movie. But I
honestly believe that is going to be the big Luke, I am your father moment.
That Han killed himself?
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. You think it's going to be in this next movie, or you think it's going to be in the third one?
I'm sure that Rey's parents are going to be a pretty big thing too, but I don't think
you
can do another big reveal that is, this is who your family is.
Yes, I think they know they can't do that. And I think, similar to what they did in this movie, where it's who is Kylo Ren? Who's Kylo Ren? And then, practically in an offhand comment, a fourth into the movie, they're like, oh, your dad Han Solo's coming. It's
yeah.
That, they knew they couldn't make that a big deal. And they just took care of it and let it slide and got past it. I think they're going to do something similar with Rey, too.
I think so, too.
All of us are making the big deal of who's Rey's parents are. In the first movie, it's never brought up, and it's not important. It's not important to the movie. It will be in sequels, I think. But I think they could slide it in and just get past it quickly.
Well, I mean, even Daisy Ridley and J.J. Abrams are saying it's not as important as people are making it out to be.
Yeah. Now, I don't think, I do think if they go and be oh, she's just some random chick that got left on a planet, I think I'd be really disappointed. And there are the people out there that don't want her to be a Skywalker or a Kenobi because they're oh, everything in the universe happens to this fucking family. It's
well, I mean, the whole Star Wars story is about the Skywalkers.
The entire story of Star Wars stems from the immaculate conception of a boy. His family is important, period. That's the point. I don't understand that argument at all. That argument's nonsense. And in the same sense, if they go and make her some random person that's not connected to the Skywalkers in any way, from a story perspective, it's weird. It makes no sense. She has to be connected. Just her power itself would become unexplainable if she's just a random person.
Right.
There's a reason why the Skywalkers are so strong in the Force.
There's a reason why this universe revolves around them.
Yeah, because the universe is made up of the Force, and they were created by the Force. They are the manifestation of the Force as a human being. So I forgot where we started with this. Was
we
it
were
Rey's
talking
parents
about
or
Han Solo killing himself?
Han Solo killing himself, right? Yeah, I do like that theory, and I kind of hope that's what comes to pass.
I do too.
Because I feel like they could get away with it with me, but I think for a lot of people out there, if they do go the route of bringing Kylo back to the light side by the end of this trilogy, if he did kill Han Solo willingly, I feel like it's harder for them to accept that, and they might not accept it.
Exactly. And that's why I think he did it.
Yeah. In order for him to come back, I think he had to have not killed Han Solo.
Is there a specific place I want to go? I guess I'll look at the info.
In the Gold Saucer? You can kind of go wherever you want. I think where you need to go is the
hotel.
Where
Barrett went.
Yes. Oh god, this is another part of the game where it has like certain trigger points you have to hit to get the story forward. I know you need to go to the Battle Square, and you're probably going to want to go to the Wonder Square too, because you have to go to the Wonder Square because you have to meet a new character.
Should I go meet a new character right now?
Yeah, let's do that. We have 10 minutes left, so go to the Wonder Square. There you go.
I'm going to assume that's this one.
Yep. Hey, you!
Hey, I've seen pictures of this person. Is this a character that I get?
Yes, this is a character in the game for us. Now, probably a good thing. I think we get to rename him. Yes, we do. His name is Kate Sith. That's what I call him. That's not how you actually say his name. And I've heard about 4 different ways to say his name, and I don't think anyone has actually decided how to say his name.
Oh man. Oh, this is going to be a tough one, Mike.
Yeah. So he's I don't know if you actually know this from the game, the context of the game, but essentially, he's a robotic cat who rides on a robotic fat Mog.
Okay.
So that's what he is.
Hmm.
You're naming the cat. The Mog is just like this thing that he rides on. The cat is the character, Kate Sith. So.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be tough.
This is a tough one.
Everyone we've been naming after like very specific things.
Yeah. Well, we have
You know what?
What other fans out there do we have?
What other fan do we have out there?
Yeah, there's like Citizen.
Oh yeah, there's Citizen.
Citizen. There's Keith. There's Shiny.
You know what?
ITSH.
I think Shiny is a good one to go with here.
It's Shiny.
It's Shiny.
Is it Y or is it EY?
It's Y.
It's all Shiny. Okay.
Oh, I wish I could go over and I should have put a space. Oh well. This is what it is now.
It's Shiny.
This is how life goes.
It's Shiny.
It's Shiny.
So yeah, now you have It's Shiny in your group. I think he follows you right now, so he becomes part of your party.
Oh, okay.
And
Hey,
then
how
you
do we
can go upstairs.
When do we
and play
go
games.
back and get that one character that we missed?
Yuffie? We can get her at any point when there is a wooded forest area. So we'll probably do that soon. The next time we see one, we'll probably grind her out. Essentially, you have to run around in the wooded area, and she'll be a random encounter that you have to fight. And then when you finish fighting her, you talk to her, and you have to say the right things for her to join your party.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And
I like that Shiny is riding a dancing robot.
Yeah, it's great. Because he gives you fortunes.
Even better.
It's a fortune teller machine.
All right, Shiny.
He comes up with a pretty dire fortune.
Gosh, what were some of the other? Do you think?
Look at that. That is foretelling.
Okay.
Yep. Anyway, Star Wars.
Star Wars. So my big theory for what the storyline for Episode 8 is.
Let's say I don't, and you explain it to me and all of our fans that are watching the episode.
True. So my theory is, the end of Force Awakens, Finn is knocked out.
Yes, he is unconscious from being
sliced in the back with a light.
Slashed, decimated, like cut up completely in the back, like knocked out.
Dude,
that would, in most cases, that would be a death blow. He got skewered.
Yeah,
a bit. Yeah,
like that. It looked it hurt me. It hurts me every time I see it.
Yeah.
So my theory is, since the movie ended without him waking up, I think this is a very important thing that the movie ended without him waking up.
Yes.
Because I think he's going to wake up and his like brainwashing of being FN 2187 is gonna essentially be override everything that's happened.
I love that theory. I think that would be a really cool storyline, and I think it would make Poe. It would give Poe something really cool to do during the movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's my theory on that. And I think I think we're going to see Phasma a lot in the next movie because of that.
Yeah, I think Finn reverting back to FN, I think is going to not only give all of our characters that aren't Luke and Rey something important to do, but it's also going to bring Phasma back in the fold. Because I think people were expecting a lot from her in the first movie. And I'm not sure why they were, because it's like there was enough going on in that movie. And I think it was kind of off-putting that she had so much screen time to not be really important. But they were setting her up. She's a main player in this trilogy. So
absolutely, they would not put in a stormtrooper with the armor made from the metal of the Naboo starfighter or the Naboo transport that Palpatine used.
Yes. Which is awesome.
Yeah. Which, by the way, guys, that is what her armor is made from.
Yeah. Which I don't think they've ever actually completely confirmed it, but I do believe that Palpatine's cruiser that her armor is made out of is Padme's cruiser. Correct?
Right.
Like,
I think I'm
that cruiser has changed. It's gone from Padme to Palpatine to Phasma's armor. I like that. Like, that's really cool. And yes, I think there's no way they made her just to have her be in one movie and have her get humiliated and then gone. Like, I think they were setting her up. They were giving her something to fail at. Now she's going to be like pissed. And her, protege. It's not really true at all, but her underling is going to be kind of coming back in some way, hopefully.
Yep. Absolutely.
And I think that's awesome. And I think that gives them something to deal with in the second movie, because otherwise the First Order is kind of in shambles right now, I'm sure. Their massive planet is gone. And they're probably going to be retreating and recouping. Mm-hmm. So at least they have Phasma to deal with while Rey and Luke are off doing their own thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's a fantastic theory. I have not heard anyone else make that theory. I have not read the Finn is going to be FN 2187 anywhere else.
Damn, we need to push that then. Get that out there.
Because, some of my theories I've pulled out of, reading a bunch of other people's theories and how much sense it makes in the grand scheme of things. But that is one that I'm surprised I have not read anywhere else.
Yeah, it is surprising because I think it's it's almost too clear to not happen.
Right.
I would be as disappointed if it didn't happen, essentially. God, I don't want to start another run when we have 50 seconds left in the episode. That is essentially how I view this trilogy right now. Is like, their first movie is Rey's Awakening, and then the second movie is going to be dealing with Finn while Rey is being trained, and they're going to have to come together at the end to fix Finn.
Yep.
And then the third movie is going to be basically Rey, Finn, and Kylo's rematch, and they have to figure out by the third movie, Rey should know the truth about Kylo and herself, I would assume,
right.
And that's going to play into the culmination of getting Kylo back from the Order. That's how I see the trilogy, and I don't I'm too entrenched in that to see it in another way right now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Until we get more information. Until Rogue One comes out and actually gives us something new, I guess, which I don't think it will. I think...
No, I think people are expecting so much from Rogue One to just say, hey, like...
To explain a bunch of shit when it's like, no,
yeah,
it's
like, no,
standalone by itself, done. Like, that's
right.
what I want. Same thing for whatever comes after Rogue One, which is I think is still leaning towards a Han Solo movie. Because I know they're working on casting Han Solo, young Han Solo.
Right.
I still hope it's a Han Solo / Boba Fett movie, but we don't know.
We don't. I'm still holding out hope for an Obi-Wan trilogy with Ewan McGregor.
It would have to take place between 3 and 4, though, right? Because otherwise he'd have to be younger. But how much could he really do in that time?
I mean, it could literally be the search for Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
Because that's what they talk about at the end of
Sith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him learning how to commune with Force ghosts and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know about a trilogy, but I could easily see one movie that essentially is about Force ghosts.
Yeah.
And it's about Obi-Wan's, like, you might be a Jedi Master, but you still have more to learn. And it's about him, basically about him getting ready to die in New Hope. Like, it's that part of life for Obi-Wan. Because it could easily be like, they could play into it like he knows what's coming. He knows that Vader's out there. He knows that Luke is about to kind of blossom into his real life off of Tatooine, and he needs to come and help push him into that. And he knows he's not going to make it through it. And like the movie could be kind of about that. But
what does manipulate do?
Manipulate, you use it on an enemy, and you get like they basically become a fourth party member temporarily.
Oh, okay.
It's useful for a lot of different enemy skills because you can manipulate the monster and then make him use the right attack on the right character, so you can learn it.
Nifty.
Yeah. With that, that's it for this episode of Let's Play Podcast. I think we're going to talk about more Star Wars next time because I have still more to say.
Okay.
But
good.
Like we've been doing the last couple episodes, please subscribe. Yeah. We're trying to get 100 subscribers. And share and all that.
If we get 100 subscribers, I will kiss every single one of you.
Every single 100, all of the 100 subscribers.
of our first 100 subscribers. Right.
But they have to come to you. It's not right. It's not like a traveling kiss show. Like
exactly.
they have to come and claim their kiss.
Yeah. No. I think we should actually do a traveling kiss show. I think that sounds great. We're going to go from town to town, just meeting up with every single one of our 100 subscribers. I don't care where you are. We're going to you.
And that's the worst part. It's only 100
on the mouth.
It's not like it's 1 million people you're tracking down. It's just 100.
Just 100. And hopefully, there's some crossover. So a lot of people, there will be groups of people in the same towns and areas, right?
Hopefully, yeah. I think we have a couple in Orlando and the Central Florida area.
Perfect.
That'll be like 10 or 15.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks guys. See you next time.
Bye.